Cars have come a long way in the last 20 years, and while the BMW M3, Mercedes C43 AMG, and the Audi S4 are still the benchmarks in the compact sports sedan segment, the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport isn't really a sports sedan in the traditional sense. It's more of a sports luxury sedan.
My name is Kelvin, and we're here at Off Lease Only's North Lauderdale location. Now, as you can tell, we've got tons of selection. I'm talking different makes, models, trims, colors, etc., etc. The list goes on and on. But today's video is all about the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport and whether or not you should buy it. Let's go for a drive.
And that's 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. This car is incredibly fast, and especially compared to the other compact sport luxury sedans in this segment. But it's also civilized when you want it to be. Simply click this drive mode selector and you can alter the way that car behaves. Put it in standard mode and it behaves like a civilized luxury sedan. Put it in sport or sport plus and the computer will make the gas pedal respond quicker, the transmission will hold gears longer, and the suspension and steering wheel tighten up. In one of the sports modes, you can tear up a back road like a hot knife through butter. But remember, the traction and stability control programs won't intervene as fast, so make sure you can handle all 400 ponies before you go into one of these modes. I probably should park the car before I lose my license. Alright, the Infiniti Q50 can be had with rear-wheel drive, or if you live somewhere where it snows and rains a lot, you can have all-wheel drive as well. Your only transmission choice is a 7-speed automatic, and these awesome aluminum paddle shifters come standard. Other standard equipment is all right here. There's also a lot of available options for these cars, and some of them are highlighted right here. Now, the feature set varies by year, and things like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto weren't introduced until 2020, but one of the most unique features of the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport is that direct adaptive drive-by-wire steering. What that means is there's no physical connection between the steering wheel and the front wheels. It's all handled by sensors and the computer. So when you're driving, the steering wheel will be really light when you're in, say, a parking lot at low speeds. But as soon as the speed increases, the steering tightens up and you don't have to turn the wheel as much to change direction of the car. It feels really weird at first, but you will get used to it and maybe even like it. Now, all Q50s come standard with a dual screen setup. The bottom screen controls things like climate control, audio, and other essential functions. The top screen displays your navigation and your cameras.
All Infiniti Q50 Red Sports come with a standard 360-degree camera system that allows you to see everything around the car, and if you're like me, trust me, it's helpful. It also has built-in guidelines to show you where the car is going. And one really cool feature is that you're able to hit this little button on the center console and access your cameras at any time.
Go to offleaseonly.com to check out our entire inventory of Infiniti Q50s or whatever else you might be interested in. If you want one of these cars but you want a specific year or color that may be at another location, we can do store-to-store transfers no problem. Or if you want to buy the car from the comfort of wherever you are, just hit the Get Started button to complete your purchase online and have the car delivered to you across town or across the country. We can do both. Plus, our transparent prices are so low, even with cross-country shipping, you're still going to save a ton of money. So there you have it, the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400, the perfect non-conformist luxury car for the people that still like to have a good time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to be checking out this 400 horsepower, and don't forget, shop at offleaseonly.com.